Hello everyone, welcome to Redline Collectibles. Today's video is a box I've been tracking for a while and really excited to finally receive this beautiful array of Redlines. I sure hope you enjoy the video because I'm really excited to present this to you. Typically this particular person will put together a list of the cars inside the castings. What I want to do is show you how meticulous the castings are placed inside the box. They're all like this, very, very well protected for the journey. And again, let's just go eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's just pick a couple and put them on the spinner and look at these together. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, for being here today, and participating in another fun box opening. What else would you expect, huh? We have a lot of fun here at Redline Collectibles, and it's all because of you. So let's get to the brass tacks here, get things adjusted just a little bit, and I will then show you the cars as they come out of the box and beautifully protected. This is a this bubble wrap is pretty cool. It's got the adhesive on the edge that protects the car for its journey. A lot of these are going to be heavyweights, as obviously you can see by the first one tumbling out of here. It's a beautiful red. Let's get the lights adjusted a little bit as well. And this particular collector really knows his Redlines, and I appreciate getting a white interior, little tow truck here. You can see that the sticker has there's a little bit of bleeding. Sometimes the red on, especially red, sometimes will bleed onto the stickers and onto the actual plastic of the mechanism, the tow mechanism. But I tell you what, this Hong Kong beauty, look at the beautiful Hong Kong caps. The popping that you see on the paint is very indicative of a Hong Kong casting. There's nothing you can do about that. More than likely, I would say 99.9% of the time, that came right out of the blister like that. So that's not playwear. I'm trying to emphasize. Same thing in this quarter panel here too. But very nice quality. I see one little edge, perhaps maybe that was from the blister pack. Super shiny base. And like I said, the white interior really accents the tow truck well, doesn't it? Let's put that one up there first. I'll open these up off camera so that I'm not encumbering you with all kinds of noise as as each of these plastic beauties tumble out. But there's going to be a couple of fire trucks. This first one is, of course, you recognize this. This red enamel variation of this fire truck is super hard to find clean, because enamels in general are going to exhibit some sort of playwear by just even gentle handling. It's just the way it is. There's nothing you can really do about it. So I'm really grateful to get this cab, the red enamel. Look at the difference between red enamel and regular Spectraflame red. See the difference between the two? Now what goes with that red? Fire trailer, and look at that, it's got the four levers up on top here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Always tough to find. There's usually one broken off by aggressive playwear. Ladders intact. The back hose connections are not broken. The decal crispy and clean. Beautiful capped red here. Not a crumbler base. Wow. What an excellent upgrade for somebody. These will all be sold at an upcoming auction, and I'm really grateful for such a beautiful combination here. This red enamel fire truck and Spectraflame red tow truck. Let's see. Let's mix it up a little bit. How about a waste wagon? The waste wagon is always a real popular casting as well. It's very bulky, very large. And also, just FYI, when you have a waste wagon, like for instance, a Flying Colors, not a Flying Colors, a Sky Show ramp. These will glow under black light. The plastic will glow, and you'll be able to tell if it's authentic or not. Obviously, the dumper itself, let's see once here. Let's just look where the numbers are indicated on the inside. I think they're on the inside, if I'm not mistaken. But I always authenticate these, and I know where these came from, so they're all authentic. But the Department of Sanitation waste wagon, that'll glow under black light. Beautiful lime green. What a beautiful finish on that. Outstanding. Glass, fantastic. Awesome wheels. This has got a wobbly Redline on it. Super shiny base. The tail lights, 100% for the most part. Maybe one or two little pieces there, really slight. Good golly, this is a beautiful waste wagon. Let's put that on up here too. Some nice Redlines. Yeah, trucks are fun. Let's make some room up here. I'll put this fire truck up there, and then we'll do them like that. What else can we find? A lot of people, we actually ran a dump truck Tuesday at our auction. By the way, we have an auction coming up on November 18th on a Facebook site called Studio-Redline, and we're going to start that auction at 5:30 Central. And if you're a member, you'll find us. If not, I can get you in. Look at this orange dump truck. Now the dump truck is interesting because you've got different variations of the base. This is brown. Really nice caps. Love that white interior. And orange is a very popular color. Yeah, a lot of collectors are looking for orange in their Redline collection. This is going to be a nice example. Put that right there. I'm just digging here. I'm just randomly going through it. Just random. There's other, different types of heavyweights that you'll find. This is another one here, the scooper. That's a fun toy right there. Scooper's beautiful. Let's see how that you can actually have it move forward and pretend like you're snow plowing. That's how I used to play with them. You need snow plow, Other ways, and then Mattel made these in such a way that it would lay nice and flat like that. This one looks like a lime to me, and very clean. The nose clean. The scooper itself, the mechanism fantastic. Nice, bright, shiny base on this one. That's a fun toy. Does it bring back memories of playing in the sandbox? Man, it does for me. We did a lot of hours in the sandbox with our heavyweights. Oh, there's a bunch of buttons in here too. Whoa, look at this. So we're also the set came with the complimentary buttons. So very nice stuff here. Are those heavyweights inside there? Oh, it looks like a variety. Nice. Thank you, Mr. Consigner. Really appreciate that. Those are going to be fun. Those are going to be a blast. Should we mix it up a little bit? I'll probably divide this video up into a couple of different posts because there's so many nice Redlines in here. Oh, here's another fire truck. Okay, so, but this one is the, oh, wait a minute. Oh yeah, okay, so this is Spectra Flame. This is a Spectra Flame fire truck cab with the dark interior. So the one that we looked at earlier was red enamel. This is a Spectra Flame piece. Look at the hitch. Unblemished. Wow, really clean, guys. Tail lights, fantastic. Wow, that's a nice one. Here, I'll tell you what, let's make some room. We'll get the waste wagon. We'll get him up here. Actually, we'll put him right there because it's too big. And then the dump truck next to him, scooper right there. And then let's get the trailer out. Look at that together. Here it comes. Another banger, guys. There are the 4 levers. Ladder, sticker, beautiful caps, not a crumbler. not broken, nothing cracked. Two mechanisms clean. Very nice piece. Awesome, man. That's a nice one. Let's see. Let's dig through here. Ooh, I think this is a repaint. I think he told me about this. Let me make sure before I say anything. Yeah, this is going to be a repaint. So every once in a while we'll get a really beautiful, well done repaint of a Hot Wheels Spectraflame model. This one obviously is the tow truck in beautiful pink. It is Spectraflame because you can tell it's an aftermarket Spectraflame. You can tell by the shine on that. But here's how you can tell that it's a reproduction, because the two posts are flat, and also the way that it was put together. There's a space in there, but that's not to take away from the beauty. That's going to be a nice get for somebody. If I do a repaint, guys, I always call it out. So you never have to have anxiety or concern that you're going to get, some knockoff and that you weren't aware of it. Part of our major reputation here of being a quality consignment partner, seller, packager, shipper, etc., communication is that we're authentic, and we never would pull the wool over anybody's eyes. That's not how we've built our business. So just be assured that you're going to get, transparency in all of any transaction that you have with us. So here would be the post, how it's supposed to look, as an example. Right? See the difference in posts? Yeah. So you get it. Yeah. Nice little dump truck here. Nice cement mixer. This is the orange and orange. Sometimes you'll get a mismatch. This is also a closed variation drum. Some drums are open, some are closed. Sometimes I'm seeing these things drilled out, actually. And it's just another variation, a little fun variation that the Mattel Toy Company offered as well, for options when you're looking at Spectraflame cars, is orange, Spectraflame red, repaint pink. How about that? Not too shabby. I'm looking for one in here. Ooh, I'm going to save this separately. This is a separate piece. I have a surprise in here. We're going to save the surprise for the end. Actually, I have two of them. I have two surprises for you. I'm super excited about it too. Yeah, I don't get excited that often about a couple of cars, but these two, when I saw the pictures, I'm like, ooh, oh yeah. So let's okay, this is going to be a tough one too. So yeah, this is a serious box, guys. Thanks for hanging in there. We're at the 13-minute mark, and you can see the quality just keeps tumbling out of these. This bubble wrap. This is outstanding stuff. Take a look at this one, guys. All original. White enamel with white interior. Man, double bonus right there. Double bonus. Oh my gosh, this thing is clean. Enamels, we mentioned that earlier about that red cab up there. Enamels in general, if you sneeze on an enamel, it's going to get a micro. I don't get many dumpers like this at all. Wow, this one is outstanding. There are the numbers for authenticity. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, home run city. Somebody is going to be clicking their heels when they get that one. I may just run that one coming up on Tuesday. I'm that excited about it. Yeah, I'm that excited. So let's do these two fire trucks together, enamel and Spectraflame. We'll let that spin for a little bit. Let you gawk at it, because I'm gawking at it. Another tough color with any Spectraflame car, any Spectraflame Hot Wheel, would be purple. So when you have an opportunity to grab a purple dump truck with white interior, that will make your weekend. That'll make your weekend. When you're in your man or woman cave and you're looking at your various Redlines, you'll be like, oh man, purple and Hot Wheels are like peanut butter and jelly. They just go together, don't they? Look at this gorgeous piece, guys. Man, this is probably the epitome of the whole collection. Well, actually not. Wait till you see it. I got one. I got a surprise coming up for you. Oh, here's another tow truck. Or another fire truck combo. I'll save that. That one I'm going to save. Okay, that one I'm going to save. I'll bust this up a little bit. What was he going to? Oh, here. Let's do a team. Let's do a trailer. Let's do a trailer set. First of all, let's do the moving van, I should say. The moving van. First of all, the cab. Aren't those beautiful, guys? The cab's going to be a beautiful aqua. Dark interior. Again, the Hong Kong poppin'. I'm gonna let those up. I'm gonna let those spin for a little bit. Let's put this cab up here, and then the actual moving van trailer. Outstanding piece here. I saw the pictures of it. I'm like, wow, really? And the reason I'm saying that, I don't get that excited, but the reason I'm excited about this trailer is that the both latches are still there. I can't tell you how many times I've had. This is a late run hatch. If it was early run, it'd be flat. So what I find way too often is that the latches are broken. Look at this. Still there. Still snaps tight and snug like you want it. The gray version of the van lines, I've seen them in white. No crumblers. Beautiful on your caps. And then to boot, it comes with an aqua cab. Get on there. Beautiful. Man, thanks again, Mr. Collector. Mr. Consigner. What a beautiful set. Man, these are awesome. What is this? This is oh, there's some here's a cab. Let's do another one. Heck yeah, let's do it. Huh. Oh, this is a trailer. It wraps so beautifully. Oh yeah. Ooh, this is enamel too? Wow. No, it's Spectraflame. Spectraflame red. Some Hong Kong popping on that. But check it out. What does that go with typically besides a fire truck? Yeah, I forget what the heck they call this. Racing rig? I think it's a racing rig. Pulls out, and then the tool kit opens up there. Slides in nice. Nice finish on the trailer labels. Not all messed up, worn, etc. That's a nice trailer. In red. Let's find one more heavyweight to put on there. Something a little bit different. What do we have here? Something a little bit different. That one's gray. Okay, okay, I don't think we haven't done an ambulance yet. Let's put an ambulance up there. Yeah. Let's put an ambo. There's a green one. Heavyweights. The dome up on top, super clean. I like to rotate it for you so you can see the cleanliness of that dome light. Unfettered, just a beautiful piece. Yeah, low to no track time on this one, guys. Well taken care of toys. The cross on all three. Sometimes the one in the back will be not painted. How about that? Are you digging heavyweights? I sure am. This is a really beautiful box. Let's clear the deck. I'll break this apart because I've got a couple more for you, but I don't want to spoil the party because I want to emphasize something for you that I think you'll really enjoy, and that is going to be a couple of cards. I got some cards, but let's get these cleared off, and I want to have a kind of a mini surprise for you, and I think you'll really dig it. I really do. Let's do the first one, and something that you just don't see that often. So I know I feel sound like a broken record with a number of variations that are tough to find, and this next one is going to be one of those where it's really hard to find. I've only had one. I have a reproduction one in my man cave. They're so tough to find, and let's bring it up, okay? Let's do. The first one's going to be the 1974 Road King. So the Road King. Let's get him opened up here. This is all going to be original. Yeah, I'm going to finish off the tape with this one. I'll keep the other ones for another time as far as opening them up. But there is a Road King. The mechanism, the plastic mechanism, goes inside there. That would go on the track, of course. There is the original cab. Now, this was only released in the mountain mining. The set was based on a diamond mine, and of course, the diamonds were the first things lost. This set was only released 1 year, just 1 year. One and done. That's why they're so tough. The thing about it too is it's spinning around. Look at the tires. Look how clean the edges are. Look at the details on that Road King cab. So, as you know, this was made in 1974. The casting was lengthened. Actually, the cab was lengthened and modified to create the Highway American Hauler, American Tipper, and Moving On castings. And then they were lengthened later again to create the Highway Haulers. So this is the original. I think the lever is in another part of the case of the box. There's the original. It dumped, and it also tipped and dumped out the diamonds that way. There's some pipes and stuff in there too. So there is the Road King. Now, may I have a drum roll, please? Here is the final casting, guys. This is going to be a tough one for any Redline collector, any Hot Wheels collector, because it's actually a black wall. But I've got a red variation, the Airport Rescue. An Airport Rescue in red, made in France in 1983. I'm opening up right now. In 1983. Here it is. This is probably one of those needle in the haystacks. You're just not going to find them. Yeah, there's a couple little marks, but good luck. You know, even in this condition, this is going to be a home run plus, probably a grand slam for somebody. The Airport Rescue is based on the Oshkosh P-15. There is the Made in France insignia right there. Yeah, the crash truck with the ARFF. ARFF. And what does that stand for? It stands for Airport Rescue Firefighting. And this is a beast, guys. So this scale here actually, the scale on this one is actually 1 to 160th. That's how big this monster was in real life. Yeah. Most of the Hot Wheels are 164 scale. This is actually, this rescue is 160. Two rotating water guns, right? Two rotating water guns. The turrets, and it has 4 axles. It was only issued a couple times. And the only other Hot Wheel model with 4 axles is the construction crane. So in real life, this was first fielded in 1977, 130,000 pounds or 65 tons. It actually carries 66,100 gallons of water and 515 gallons of foam. All weather operation at airfields for fire suppression. Yep, two 1,250 gallon per minute pumps, two 1,200 gallon per minute turrets delivering water or foam. The P-15 ARFF is powered by a Detroit diesel AV92F V8 engine mated to an Allison 7500 DRD 5-speed transmission. What a beast, guys. Yes, sir. The huge P-15 weighed 130,860 pounds, 45 feet long, 10 feet wide, and 13.8 feet tall. This actually, the P-15 was featured in the 1987 Guinness World Book of Records as the most powerful fire engine of that time period. So made in France. The Road King 1974 and the Made in France Airport Rescue are going to finish off this beautiful video. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I'll have much more for you. We only scratched the surface of some beautiful castings coming down the pike. But in summary, here's what we looked at today. And like I said, we do have this beautiful bag of some outstanding buttons and such. Get those here. These back in shape there. They are. Now I'll be opening up these buttons too. I'll probably feature that along with the other castings that were in the box, as well as a couple of cards. But let's take a look at the ones that were featured earlier in the video. Beautiful heavyweights in great condition from a collector that really respected and took care of his toys. So there they are, guys. Do like, subscribe, and share. And I hope to see you at the upcoming auction that's going to be this week, or actually next week. Next Tuesday, the 18th of November, starting at 5:30 p.m. Central. Facebook site called Studio-Redline. Until we meet again, thanks so much for enjoying the featured box openings that we have and all the beautiful Redlines. And I do work in consignment, so if you have a collection that you'd like to have me move for you, just hit me up and I'd be happy to team up with you. Until we meet again, bye everybody.